Okay, ang exact location natin is Cabuluan Elementary School and the date is February 21, year 2010. And we do have some visitors, coming all the way from Cagayan State University, and here they are, students of Cagayan State University, and we shall know their purpose in coming down to Ballesteros, particularly here sa Cabuluan Elementary School. We have them here. Okay, go ahead.
Sir, we are the students of College of Medical Technology in Cagayan State University at Andrews Campus, and we have been tasked by our professor, Mr. Ganaban E. Jr., to have an interview with you, sir, in accordance to our subject, Functional English. And simultaneously, sir, we are here to ask your consent, and if you will give your consent,
You
it
have
is
it.
an yes, sir. It is an opportunity and a great honor to us. And if that's the case, sir, may we disturb you for a moment?
It will be okay.
Yes, sir. Um, and to start with, sir, I will introduce myself. I am Paulino C. Guillermo as the leader. And here's my group mates, my companion, um, Divine Grace Contilio, and then Alvin Morgado, Candy Rosario, and Joanne Ven.
Okay. Back to you, Paulino.
The first question, sir, will be stated, questioned by Miss Divine Grace Contilio.
Si Divine. Okay, go ahead, Divine. Do you have something to ask from me? Go ahead.
Sir, what is the best qualification in order that a broadcaster can be employed immediately?
Well, that's a very nice question, no? I got an answer here. You must have to be easily employed after finishing your courses as a broadcaster. First of all, kailangan nandan yung knowledge mo, no? You have your skills in broadcasting. You have also your behavior and attitude. Very important yan, behavior and attitude. Then, training shall also play. Your trainings as a broadcaster, whether on the job training or actual training, is very important because you will be having hands-on the mechanics of broadcasting. Okay. Then, of course, we have to consider the experiences. These, put them all together, shall be a plus factor in your employment as a broadcaster. So we start from the knowledge, which includes skills, behavior, attitudes. Then you have your trainings, special trainings, if you do have. Then your experiences. Okay. So if you have all these and you meet the requirements of the establishment or the station, pretty sure, I'm very sure, you shall be employed immediately. Did I satisfy your question, Divine?
Thank you so much.
Okay, so
Yes, sir, that's a great information, and we do believe that that will help us because in our functional English, sir, our subject, it develops our skill more on English, sir. And
communicative skills.
yes, sir,
Okay.
communicating
Okay.
skills.
We will come to that later on. Siguro pag-usapan natin. Some more additional questions?
Mr.
Yeah.
Alvin Morgado, sir.
Sir,
Alvin?
here's my
Yes, sir.
question, sir.
Okay, go
Is
ahead.
it really hard to become a broadcaster?
You got it. Really very, not only hard, very difficult. For instance, if you are a broadcaster, usually you have to go out to the field to gather informations and details of whatever you want to share your listeners. And the risk is there. Supposing you are assigned to take a cover yung nangyari sa massacre sa Maguindanao, the risk is always there. Your life is in danger, but you have to do it. You cannot gather information if you don't go on the spot, no? Baka hearsay lang gagamitin. You don't have to use hearsays. You must be able to pick up and gather information. And how do you gather? You have to go where the action is. And that's really difficult. No? Very difficult. That's one risk. Another risk is yung repercussions. I mean here, whenever you have to discuss an issue on air, if your program is about opinions, comments, you may be stepping on the foot of other people. Your repercussions The other parties, they may have been offended. You might be on the other side, but there are always two sides of the story. So na-offend mo yung iba, yun ang delikado. Kaya ngayon, maraming journalist ang pinapatay because of that. You are after the truth. Kaya lang, meron ka nasasaktan. So, that's the risk. The two risks of being a broadcaster. Alvin, is it okay?
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Thank you again, sir, for that answer. And we all know the fact, sir, that being a broadcaster is not an easy task.
Really?
Because there may be a risk that may come, and
Not only maybe, there are
yes, sir,
risks,
there are
definitely.
risks that will come, and we are not sure. You are not sure for your safety.
Your life is in danger.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
The third question, sir, will be stated or questioned by Ms. Candy Rosario.
Sandy?
Yes, sir.
Candy, sir.
Okay, Sandy, go ahead with your question, please.
What are the best strategies in delivering your programs to maintain a high rating?
To maintain and to have a high rating from among your listeners is, again, a very tall order, no? Mahirap niya mag number 1 ka, mag number 2. But what I can only tell you is, well, you must have to have yung personal strategy mo. Don't be a copycat. Huwag mong gagayahin si Ray Lagit, ganun ha. You be at your own, yung natural ka, no? Natural ka. And you must have to communicate effectively, Sandy. That is, you know yung communication cycle, you have the origin and what is the media, then you have the listeners. But to make it effective, yung communication mo, pag radyo, to make it effective, you must expect some kind of feedbacks sa mga nakikinig. Pag may mga feedbacks ka na, well, you will be rated there. Kung walang feedback, meaning to say, walang nakikinig sa iyo, no? So, you must always remember yung communication cycle. I mean, the message and informations and details must come from an origin, and the origin is ikaw. It must come from you, and you deliver it via airlanes, broadcasting, right? Yung listeners mo ngayon, tatanggapin nila yung message mo. Pag sinabi mo, 15 katao ang namatay sa Piat sa isang aksidente, no? Okay, and then there must be some feedbacks coming from your listeners to make sure na kompleto yung communication, no? Pag walang feedback, it means naibigay mo yung information pero walang nangyari. There was no reaction. Reaction or feedback means the same, no? There must be some kind of reaction. Oh, kawawa naman yung mga namatay, oh. Okay, or you want to know, kung tagarong ka, sino-sino yung mga namatay. So, nagre-react ka, no? So, then, there it goes, yung communication cycle is kumpleto. That's the only time na effective ang communication. Remember, yung broadcasting is different from written, no? Broadcasting is, hindi mo na mabago yung sinabi mo sa written. Pwede mo pang i-check yun. Okay? So, if you want to be number 1 sa ratings, you must be very friendly to your audience, to your listeners. Talk casually. Be natural. Yung voice mo, hindi na kailangan dyan yung baritone ng voice mo. The message that you are sharing with your listeners is the most important. Kahit yan pa ng boses mo, basta may parating mo yung message. Okay? Is it okay, Sandy? Okay, back
Sir,
to you.
Yes, sir. Another question, sir, is that did you encounter any statement or comments against or in contrast to your station?
Definitely, you will be having the pros and cons, no? Yung
Yes, sir.
ayaw sa iyo, may gusto sa iyo, no? Pag